Hello and welcome back to Left on Red, presented by Go Loud with me, Brenda Dennehy.
And me, Julie Haynes.
How are you, Julie?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I actually haven't seen you since the hen. Oh my God, a lot has happened since then, but we'll catch up on that another time. How have you been? How was your week?
Good. Fionn was actually sick during the week. Did I tell you that?
Poor fella.
I know. Bad mom. Poor fella. Bad mom.
Bad Moms Club.
Bad Moms Club. So he woke up, what morning was it? Monday morning.
Yeah.
And, Mom, I'm very sick. I was like, Fionn, you're grand. I'm very sick of a pain in my belly. I want to go back to bed. I was like, Fionn, you are grand. Get into school. I'd say I was halfway home. I got a phone call off the school.
Oh, God.
Julie, come back. Fiona's a bit sick. I was like, gee, here I am on the phone then. Oscars. Like, I could be up for an Oscar award. Go away with that, is he? I never knew the poor fella. I'm on the way. I went back anyways, brought him home. Then he was grand after an hour or two. Do you know what? Now he's just exhausted. We had a communion over the weekend and he was just wrecked from that.
Yeah.
And the drive up and down and stuff. But yeah, he's grand now. Back to school, back to normality. Thank God.
I know. When you were driving up to the school, what were you like? Were you kind of like, oh my God, I'm mortified now, I'm mortified?
That and a bit like, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's Monday morning, Fiona. You ever give me a break, lad? Just wanted to go to the gym.
Did he go to bed? Did he go to sleep? What did he do when he got home?
He went up to my own room and he's like, Mom, will you put on Ninja Kids? I was like, you dosser.
Yeah.
You dosser.
He knew it straight away.
And do you know what? It was my own fault because I said to him as I was kicking him in the door to school, I was like, Fionn, if you feel sick, just say it to the teacher.
Yeah.
So the first thing he said to the teacher then,
Sick.
I feel sick. And he was rubbing his belly and the teacher then obviously was like, should God love him. But like he would have been grand. Like,
Yeah.
sure, he's grand.
And then
Like,
come here, would Fionn and Rose be the type to try it on? Which one would try it on being sick? Both?
come here, this is the new
yeah.
thing now. Like, you know, like he could have definitely stayed in school, like, you know, but he pulled a sickie. He actually
Yeah.
he was obviously he was tired, but he pulled a sickie, like.
We've all done it.
We've all.
We've all done it. What did he call Dawson in school before? The hop.
Go on the hop. Let's
This is
go
the
on
hop, yeah, we call it Dawson. But it's funny because when I saw Fionn being sick, it reminded me of something when I used to be trying to. I was never. Do you know these people who get bugs and everything? They'd be sick for a week, but I'd never get it. But I was making a tuna sandwich there the other night, and I'd half of it left. And like they say you should never put tinned food into the fridge.
That's right, yeah.
But it reminded me of putting tinned beans into the fridge at home in Ballydesmond because I was like, I'd heard you get food poisoning from it.
Oh, you didn't.
No, I used to always do it. No, my stomach must be like solid or something. I never got it because I used to be like, I'll get off school now. And then like, think if you cook chicken twice or something, you get salmonella. I was trying all these sorts. I was doing anything to get off school.
Yeah.
And I just it just wouldn't work for me. Practically nearly poisoning myself didn't work. So then I was like, after Fionn and all that, I was thinking about all the ways that I tried to get off school and all that kind of stuff. Do you know, when you're younger,
Yeah.
but the being sick thing, like I used to have ear issues actually when I was a child, you know, so to playing up now I would have the sore ear, but playing it up a good bit, you know, I was guaranteed.
Yeah.
I was guaranteed
School, like,
day off. Yeah. So if any listeners have any examples of the stuff they did to get off school, now I know Fionn, of course, he was sick. He probably overreacted a small bit.
Oh, definitely an overreaction.
Definitely a
He
small
got away
bit.
with it.
He got away with
got
it.
away with it.
Other than that, any other news?
No, I was actually up in County Meath over the weekend for a communion.
Yeah, I saw that. It was great.
Yeah, I was
Delighted.
nice. Yeah, I was glad. Now I went up for the twins' sake, like, so they had
Yeah.
a ball, and then I went up to County Cavan on our last day. I met a couple of girls that I would have lived with out in Australia, and then I went up to Cabra Castle and had a bit of lunch, and then
Beautiful.
I drove down. 5 hours it took me.
Oh my
5
God.
hours drive down. Yeah. The twins slept, so it was grand. So so that's all my news, really.
Yeah, we had the coronation over in London, and so it was all coronation wild, and then I was working a good, but the last couple of days I was working somewhere that I had we're back on the manifestation train again, where I did manifest. Now I just have to go back in there again before I say where it was, but it's
exciting because
exciting.
Yeah.
One of the most famous people, I would say, in the world. In Britain, but anyway, I will reveal all. But my big thing now is by the time this podcast is out, I'll have spoken to the editor of Love Island. But do you know what? I'll be honest with you, I'm not that fussed anymore about going because the bikini body that I had manifested is not happening. So I'm kind of like, you know what? If I try and go the winter, he hasn't even asked me.
But yeah,
He's told me we actually are all full, but I'll meet you anyway. But my mind is like, you're so going. So by the time this comes out, I'll have met him because I'm meeting him at 1:20 on May the 15th. Like,
when is that? What day is that?
That's Monday, 1:20.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I've been on the phone for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And I'd say he's only meeting me for 20 minutes, get scheduled and everything. I don't even know it's online or what, but of course my head is total like you're going.
It's
and
telling you you're
yeah,
going.
so I'll have that bit of news. But yeah, that's like, I didn't have the most exciting week either. Personal life, I no dates, no nothing. I'm kind of quitting that side of my life for a while because there's no point.
I'm actually on Tinder and I was chatting to this fella. I'm chatting to him no ages, but my fuck, he's the slowest. Like maybe one message a day.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking they're on the train coming up along. I wonder, is he with somebody?
But you see, a lot of the time as well, people forget they're on Tinder.
See, I get that, but like, you know, now we're texting. Now I'd say a good 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, come on, lad. Like,
yeah, I actually went out on Saturday night and I was sitting next to a girl and she just recently broke up with her fella and she was only married to him for 6 months. The latest thing now that I'm finding with the girls our ages, like they're with someone probably 6-7 years and then they get married and it's over within 6 months. So I met this lovely girl and she was breaking up with her guy anyway, but basically he had told her all through the engagement he was cheating on her, but he still married her.
what?
Yeah.
So he told her 6 months after the marriage,
Yeah.
all that fucking money.
Yeah.
I would slap him.
Yeah, and I said to her, like, why did he marry? She was like, no idea. So now they bought an apartment, bought and everything, and he knew all this. Yeah, and now she's had to kind of uproot her life and she's back living with girls. Like, you know, she hasn't done this in like 10 years.
Well,
She
no,
was
it's
with him for ages.
Very hard.
Yeah, so, but she said as well, like, he was on Tinder and all those in the quiet as well.
And like, because when I said to my fella now, when I said to him, oh, you on Facebook or Instagram or something like that, like, I'm not on
You're not on
Instagram.
any social media.
Just very quiet girl over on Facebook. Anyway, just was like, are you on Facebook? And he was like, nah, girl. And then that just red flag. But I still kind of text him like, maybe he's not because
On
he's a bit
Instagram?
old. Like, no. He was like, I gave up. No, that girl. He goes, I'm only on Snapchat.
And did you do a stalk? You did?
I did. I screenshot his pictures and I put them into Google Images, but nothing is coming up. I know.
Yeah. I wonder, do I know him? Where's he from?
Your neck of the woods.
Oh my God, is it
Yeah.
the fella I was on about last week? The fella that I knew?
No, not that fella. Another fella. Did I not show you a picture of him?
No, show me a picture.
Well, we just do Tinder tales now, so.
Go on, show me.
Okay.
Show me.
Well,
And I'll give you my phone for the last fella I was messaging. But I've gone quiet now. The fella I was actually messaging is handsome, actually. But do you know what? The fella I'm messaging, he's too good looking for me.
Oh, I can't do that
He's
now.
way too good looking.
No,
I was
no.
looking at him and I was actually, there's this ad on TV lately and I'm actually going, is that the fella that I'm messaging? Because wait till he sees me. He'd be like, what is the biggest catfish going? No, he's way too good looking.
No, like this guy now, and just back to her.
Show me, oh my God, if I know this fella, or if it's that other fella that I was messaging that I kind of like.
No, it's not him at all, right? But look, he's actually in pictures here now with his friends. So
Show me.
Surely you know one of them.
Hold on, go on, show me. I'll show you my phone then.
Here.
Can I read out what this fella's bio is?
Yeah.
This fella's a bit of me now. About me, he says, right? Love the banter, love the sesh, I love the shots, loving me, loving you, loving life. Oh, and another thing, be kind to everyone on your way up because you'll meet them again on your way down. Oh my
I fell in
Lord.
love with his bio. It's not the best bio ever.
He's so your type.
Isn't he?
He is so your type. Is he Carrie?
Yeah.
Can I go into his messages?
Do you?
Right, okay, I'll start reading now. Julie says, hey, let's call him John. Good morning, Julie. How's the head this morning? John says. Julie says, morning, with a winky eye emoji. I'm actually grand, only back from Spain since Friday, so having a chill one. Were you out? WER as well. And then John says back, oh, very good. You got some bit of vitamin D before the summer kicks in. I was out in Clarny on Friday night. He's definitely a Clarny head. John says, whereabouts? Were you in Spain? The Costa del Sol or somewhere? Julie says, yeah, I was in, oh God, how you spell Termalinos is going to be serious.
Spell it out.
Terminalios. TERMINALIOS. Julie, how's he still messaging with the spelling? Like terminate, terminalios. I'm originally from Cork City, but living in Carrigaline now with a tongue emoji. Julie does. John says, nice one. I must say there is something in the air around Cork because all the women over there are at least 11 out of 10.
Finish that off now next week.
I'll finish it off next week. But he seems to be typing a bit, no?
No, it's like, maybe I might get too... This now is since...
Oh my God, I saw
April.
something. Can I get you on Snapchat, Julie? Julie ignored him then. Sorry, I was up in Kells the weekend. You ignored him then.
Yeah, but I don't want him
I
on
know.
Snapchat, like. Right, are we ready? So
Yeah,
this
go on.
is the new guy now we're on about,
Yeah.
is that? Okay, we're going to call him Marcus.
Yeah.
Brenda, you didn't text him first, saying, I'm so not looking for a husband. You'll be glad to know.
Yeah, because his bio was saying, I don't want a wife or something.
Oh, okay, I just thought you randomly messaged
No, I
Marcus
probably
says-
would too.
Then Marcus says, this is encouraging. And then he texts us again, no crazy exes though. Really? Is it on
My
your
bio. Do you know what? You should read
I'll
my
read
bio.
the bio first.
No, you should read
your
my
your
bio for the crack, because there's something in it that you're going to die laughing at. You're going to die at one of this. You're going to die. Read what I say about me.
Optimistic, driven Irish woman. I love my fitness and I once ran the London Marathon without training. To say it, I'm a glass half full gal. Hate negativity. I'm always up for an adventure and I'll be the first to suggest going on a road trip. No kids, never mind being married, and no crazy exes.
That's where it explains.
Fab.
Yeah. Although I kind of, well, I'm not sure. No, I actually don't have any crazy exes. My exes would say they have crazy exes probably with me.
Right, we're going back to the messages now from Marcus. So then you replied, none, like seriously, none. What about you? And then he replies, maybe one or two. And what's the plan tonight then, Brenda? Are you out and about? Brenda replies, I'm just back in London after being in Ireland for a hen, so it's just all about relaxing. And what about yourself, Marcus? He texts us back. Yeah, also taking it easy. I was not a hen in Ireland though. Brenda says, why you not hitting the town, as they say? Marcus says, good question. Guess I didn't get good enough offers.
Yeah, I know. But I wasn't moving off that couch, girl.
And I'm up and driving reasonably early tomorrow morning. And then you nosy bitch, what's happening tomorrow, Marcus?
I know. I had to know.
All right, I'm going to read out the rest of these.
Yeah,
Are some new ones next
I'm
week.
gone quiet, Jewel. I'm gone quiet.
Yeah, I am the same.
But listen, I mentioned that was during the hen weekend. I left the hen on the Saturday and there was shit that happened Saturday night that I don't even know about. No, and for the listeners, I genuinely don't know what happened. I really don't.
Will I share?
All I don't know, I want you to share. I've been waiting for this.
This is a story about when a hen meets a stag.
Oh my God.
Well, he's not actually the stag, no. Like, you know, he's
Staggy.
Staggy, yeah. So I cannot remember. We were in this nightclub and apparently the stags were all around us, hens, like whatever. Apparently my fella was weak for me. I can't remember this now, but like dancing with me, asking me, do I want drinks, whatever. And obviously me being me, like, no, you're grand, do it myself. So anyways, after himself and a couple of the stags were like, we're going up to Supermax, and your mum was like, will you come up with us? Me then being a hound, I was like, yeah, no hassle. So we went on a romantic dinner up to Supermax.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so then a couple of the girls were ringing me back from the hotel and they're like, Julie, we want food as well, we want food, can't believe you're in Supermax. Don't ask me now how they know I must put up my Snapchat or something. And I was like, yeah, I'll order you food. God love me, went up and he bought loads of like chips, cheese and garlic, like cheeseburgers, loads of stuff out of the hens back in the hotel. So we sat down and we were chatting away, whatever, we got off. Brenda, you know, when I'm drunk, I'm a bit of an airy fairy, right?
Yeah.
So
and as well, you had no pants on as well. Yeah, you wore that
the
out,
festival
didn't you?
team, like, yeah. I couldn't take off my jacket because I didn't like my breath.
know.
And I couldn't, he was like, take off your jacket, the sweat, and I was pumping off me. I had
Hold
no
on.
makeup on because
Had you got your jacket on the whole night?
out the...
Sorry. Sorry, go on.
with my leather jacket on. And he's like, why can't you take off your jacket? You're sweating. I was like, I'm grand.
You're grand.
I couldn't, I was too uncomfortable.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm an airy fairy when I'm drunk, you know me.
Yeah.
Anything could come out. So we were leaving Supermax and just the way you'd swing open the door and there were seagulls and they took off. And I was like, oh, they're lovely doves. My mum was like, doves? They're fucking seagulls. Oh, I was like, oh. So anyways, I went back to the girls anyway, gave them all their food, but he wasn't staying there, and like he wasn't staying in our hotel.
Yeah.
He wasn't from Galway either. As I said, he was on a stag
Yeah.
there up in Galway as well for the weekend. So he was like, so what's the story? We just hang around here for a while. And he was like, you are not staying here, I'm with a few of the girls. I didn't meet some of those girls. I didn't want them to think I...
course.
Yeah, and here I am now telling thousands and thousands of people, but look, where... He's like, come back to my hotel with a few drinks. So back to his hotel anyway, and some of the stags were still up, but they're all drinking cans outside.
Yeah.
Sure, I would talk to the walls. So I sat down in the middle of the mall. I was drinking my Bulmers anyways. It was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. He was like, do you want to go into bed? Like, it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, yeah, no hassle. So he walked into his room. What was
Yeah.
in the fucking room? 2 lads.
Oh no.
Out cold, right? One was on the
No.
floor, out cold.
Go on.
The other fella was in the bed, out cold. So I walked back into the room. I was like, are you having a fucking laugh? So he was like, no, I'll sort it. He woke the 2 lads up, put the lads into another room with other stags. And we went into the room then. He had an ironing board and all out, lads. It was the fucking
Oh
most
my God.
random night of my life. Well, about 3 hours. So so and I did the fucking dude anyway. On the way back to the hotel, then the next morning, I was like, I'm on nothing, Brenda. Like, I'm on no, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, come here, I'm on nothing. Like, you know, I was a bit of a fucking drunk move here. Like, so he was like, come on, we're going to the chemist. I had to go into the chemist and get
Go
more
on.
laughter for
Go
him.
on with him.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
with him.
With him. Only knew him now a couple of hours. I still with the jacket on as well, by the way.
My God.
Yeah, and did you see my skirt? The skirt I was
no
wearing.
pants on.
I had no pants. It was just like a knickers.
It was
thing
just
under
like
the
a
skirt.
sheet.
Yeah, it was. What's that material called?
Like tutu.
It's like a net curtain.
Like a net. It was like a net. Exactly.
A
It's like
net.
But you know, when going into the chemist.
Going into the chemist now, right? Oh, and you see you don't know, you were sweating. My hair was like in a ball of knots. And my leather jacket on me. And your man was like, I'll stay around. And you know, like, God love me. He's only trying to be a gent, like, right, like mortifying. Your man, the doctor fella, or the chemist man comes in and was like, so when did you get your last period? And all these questions. I'm on the fucking floor, dead, mortified.
When he asked when did you last have sex?
Well, he asked me, I was like,
sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
I just kind of looked at just a couple of hours ago.
Oh my God.
But it wasn't half obvious. The cut of
you know what? Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
You know, you're responsible. These things happen.
These things happen. And thank God, these days you could actually get it in the chemist.
Oh,
Years ago.
yeah. Oh, we've all been there. I remember going to a doctor. No, it was a pharmacist before.
Yeah.
And I was getting it. And it was again the consultation thing, you know. And like your man couldn't look at me because certain religions actually, they can reject you from getting it. But I think they can tell you where else to go if you want to get it.
Okay.
But I remember telling your man, he was like, oh, when did you last have sex, whatever. And I was like, oh, whatever day it was. And he'd the head down the eyes. He weren't looking at me. And I was like, oh, what's wrong with your man? But then I said it to someone and they were like, oh no, because I don't know what religion he must have been, but like the Catholic Church don't approve it either.
Yeah.
So I couldn't look at it either. But you know what? I remember, this is true, right? Back in the day when you had to go to the doctor, I remember, listen to how stupid I was, right?
Yeah.
Neither of them were for me. I was that friend. If something happened, they'd get on to me.
Yeah.
Because I could drive and they couldn't. And when you're living in Ballydesmond and all that, it's pretty remote, right? Two friends back in the day. We were like legal age and all, like 19, 20, whatever. But I remember two of them both needed the morning after pill the same weekend, right? It was actually on a Monday when the doctor opened. And I remember going back the road to a certain doctor. And I remember going in, right, getting the morning after pill for one, pretending it was for me, right? Give a wrong name or something, right? And then I had to go back in later that day for another one. And I pretended I was my twin.
Oh, no, you did.
When I think, what a fucking idiot. I went in, right? And I just changed my hair and I pretended I was...
Did they ask you, like, were you...
Maureen's twin. And I was like, oh yeah, I was like, God, my sister was in earlier, like, we're a disgrace. Yeah, I swear on my life that is true. Went back over, I think I put on a hat or something.
Yeah.
But I was pretending.
Because
it was for my... And I know you shouldn't be doing that shit, but it was for two of my friends and they needed it. And I went in and I couldn't say no to them. And I didn't know any other doctors and all that. And this person wasn't my real doctor. I remember going in and she was looking at me like, as in, you're fucking back here. This one's got a different name. I'd say she must have known.
Yeah.
She must have, but I was like, yeah, my sister was in here earlier, we're a disgrace.
Oh,
I
Brenda,
swear. I shouldn't even be laughing, but like...
But look,
if
that's
someone...
a friend out.
Do you know, if I was a doctor and that happened, I'd be like, girl, you're not your twin.
Yeah.
It's grand. Shit happens.
Just tell the fucking truth. Like,
I'd have to say it. Of course, my internal dialogue is like, I foot and mouth, you'd foot and mouth as well. Like, we say what's going on in our head.
Yeah.
But like, if there's any stories like that now again, regarding like the morning after pill or stuff like that as well, and one night stands, I know you put up a question box in your one night stand, and as well with me, one night stands, I was thinking about it, I genuinely, and this isn't being like Mother Teresa, I don't think, would you consider a one night stand if you met a guy and you slept with him, right, but then you met up with him again a few times after? That's not really technically a one night stand, is it? I was thinking about
that's friends with benefits, is it?
When that kind of happened, I was like, but you know, if I was ever the one night stand, I'm the one gone in the morning early, I'm like out of here.
Oh, gone.
I'm the one gone. You know, there's a lot of men and women, they're like, oh, give me a cuddle. I'm like, whoa, gone. It's taxi, get me out of here.
Don't look at me once I
get
get
drunk. You know, I'm a bit like that, but that's obviously something wrong with me that I don't know.
It's embarrassing because you're stinking. Your hair is all over the place. Your makeup is gone. Like
it is embarrassing. I know you got a great reaction on your page, didn't you?
Yeah, I got some funny messages.
Everyone is kept anonymous always, to reiterate that to the listeners. Don't know whether it's a funny one night stand story or absolutely mortified, but here goes. Well, when I was in college and we were out one night, I met a lad I knew from home and I always thought he was fabulous. We had the crack and ended up sleeping together on a Thursday night. Then there was a party on Saturday night down home and I actually ended up chatting to this same guy's older brother, right? I was absolutely pissed on the same night, and didn't I end up sleeping with him as well? And lo and behold, I ended up back in their family home. Woke up the next morning in their house, didn't realise that his other brother was still living at home, and his parents were also there. Had to do the walk of shame downstairs in front of them all at breakfast time. Mortified. Never again. Advice, do not sleep with two brothers from the same family.
Keep it in the family.
Keep it in the family.
Oh, I got another one here. Julie and Brenda love the podcast. I had to pick up a friend from a one night stand, but she was after ripping her pants. So she had to put her legs through her coat sleeve.
Oh no.
With her ass hanging out.
Oh my God. Stop.
I'm walking Oh God.
Oh my God, imagine that. Oh my God, what'd she do with her arse?
It was hanging out, so she put her.
What do you think? She just wrap it over her?
I know.
And hide the all koozie, whatever.
Oh my God.
Okay, I have another one here. Hi girls, regarding your question box about one night stands, I went out during my college days and ended up back at a guy's college dorm out by UCC. I had to sneak on my hands and knees under the security desk out by the gate so I could get in, as they aren't allowed anyone back. That was fun. When we got down to business anyhow, halfway through, he jumps up and freaks out of nowhere and runs into the bathroom roaring and shouting. I was like, what the fuck? Then he walks out and says, there's blood everywhere. I was like, oh my God, had I started my own period or something halfway through? But he realised after a few minutes it was actually from him, and he actually broke his willy while doing the deed. As drunk as I was, I literally jumped up, got dressed and ran home. I still can't stop thinking about this fella about 15 years ago, and I just left there with a broken dick at all hours of the night. And what happened to him? I've heard of that happening.
Yeah. How do you break it?
You can break your willy.
And you have to go to the doctor.
I don't know, like you can't put it in a cast. You can't put it. You can
wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Like you can break your arse as well. Do you know that?
Stop.
You can break your arse. Imagine breaking your arse. That's true. I remember asking that to a doctor before. Can you break your arse? You can.
Okay, if anybody ever broke their ass or
You need to know.
willy, we want
Broken
to know.
your willy. Yeah, imagine breaking your willy. Fucking hell.
Oh my God.
Actually, I saw condoms there on the tube, right? A picture of condoms, and they're all different colour skin tone condoms. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, skin tone.
Yeah.
Because I heard of flavours and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Now skin tone.
Skin tone. I was like, that's really interesting.
Oh, how many different colours, like?
Just all different colours. Like there was like
Like a
4 or
makeup
5.
match,
Like if
like,
you
yeah.
were like Arab, or if you were black, or if you were white, or whatever. Yeah.
Gosh.
I know. Just thinking about it, yeah. Because imagine girls, imagine what we'd have to go through with all the tan.
I know.
I know we don't have to do anything like, but then it's interesting, isn't it? I was
I
like,
never
fuck it,
seen
look
that.
at that. Oh, this one is now kind of like one that would happen you and I, right? Many years ago, when I was living in England, I had one night stand with a guy. Genuinely thought I'd never see him again. I had a job interview the next day. Guess who the manager was? Yes, it was the one night stand.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
I'd love to know if she got the job.
Probably did.
Oh, it's hard.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
I wouldn't want to work there.
Yeah, I'd be mortified.
Mortified.
Mortified. Do you ever work somewhere, right? Actually, I was chatting to a friend about this. And you know you don't fancy the people you work with, but there's times you're kind of like, I'm really into him, but that's
Yeah.
all that there is.
Yeah, and when I worked in a factory years ago, we used to do 12-hour shifts, like all through the night or 12 hours during the day, whatever. And like there was men like way older than me. I could honestly put my hand in my heart and say I fell in love with them.
Yeah.
Because in a factory it's very tedious. We used to stand next to each other for 12 hours and just chat. Like I knew more about some of those men than their own fucking wives did at home. I'd say, 'cause we were just chit-chatting for 12 hours straight.
And you just kind of get in a relationship with them.
Yeah, I was in my head, like I was in love. And they were about 20 or 30 years older than me, like, and I was in love.
Yeah.
In love.
I was chatting to someone today about that and telling her all the people I used to fancy at work, and now I'm like, what the fuck?
I know.
Like everyone in Red FM was fancy there for a stage during the pandemic. I mean, anyone,
Yeah,
you know?
anyone would go, like.
Anyone, they were all getting it. Even the postman delivering the post. I was like, you're looking all right today. You're looking all right.
Pat?
Yeah.
Hi girls, love your podcast. I have a funny sex story. One time I was with a fella, he was absolutely gorgeous, girls. Anyways, went back to his house and we were getting down and dirty, and all of a sudden he fell over. There I was thinking, Jesus, is this fella lightweight or what? Nope. Turns out he has type 1 diabetes and nearly collapsed because he needed his insulin. I had to turn on all the lights and help him look for it.
Oh my God.
But after he recovered, we had a laugh. And it's one that will go down in history. But my God, girls, I will never, ever, ever forget that. God love the fuck whatever happened.
I know.
I won't put on the lights. I'm like,
You'd be like, sorry, you're going to have to put them on there.
sorry, lad, I can't help you at all. Like, I don't put on these lights.
Need to get dressed there and then we'll put on the lights.
And then we'll think about
You can't
you, yeah.
see me there. You can't see me there. Okay, one more one. One night stand. A good friend of mine picked up a lovely lady in the nightclub one night. The following morning, he woke up in her bed and she wasn't as good looking as he thought. So being a bold brat, he decided to get up, get dressed and jump out the window before she woke. Once out the window, he tried to make good his escape before he heard his father roar at him, "Oi, what the hell are you at?" He'd actually brought her back to his house.
I was so drunk.
He'd no idea where he was.
That's fucking brilliant.
They are brilliant. Again, if anyone has any more, you know where to contact us. Either contact us on either of our Instagrams. Left on Red Pod 22 is our Instagram, or else Left on Red Pod 22 at gmail.com. So something you guys will all be familiar with on our podcast is we are big into icks. And we are icks for a lot of people, aren't we? Like, I'm a massive ick for a lot of people. But I just noticed an ick is more than just a man having an ick for a woman, or a woman having an ick for a man. An ick is like a feeling of disgust. And we all get them. So we're going to have like a new segment, Ick of the Week. And we're going to be giving away a gorgeous mug as well. And we're going to pick your ick of the week every week. So me this week, my ick of the week, Jewel, do you know what it is? And like, I did buy a bottle of perfume this morning in the airport, actually. It was only Lancome one, an old one. I just love the smell of it. It gives me great nostalgia when I smell it. But you know, when I went over for the Tom Ford again this morning, I'm sorry, girls, you do not own the perfume in Brown Thomas. You do not own it in Harrods or Selfridges or the airport. You know, when you're going over to spray the perfume and they're like guarding it. They're outside Buckingham Palace. You're going for the perfume. I'm trying for a spray.
Yeah.
I just want to spray. That gives me serious ick.
Well, especially if there's
time.
testers out, like,
It's
you know?
not theirs. But you know, when you go over, I don't know, is it that they want to help you or are they stopping you? I don't know what's going on, because my hand is going over and they're like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just say, "Oh, I want to spray there." And they're like, "Oh, I'll do it for you." And they take it off and they spray it on the card. I don't want it on the card.
Oh, you want it on me?
I want it on me.
Yeah, I know.
That's giving me serious, like, everywhere I go, it's happening. I know it's a thing, but like, I just want free range and spray around. Okay, I'd probably OTT do it. I'd probably say around 10 times.
Yeah, same.
You know what I mean? So that's my ick of the week this week. What's yours?
So mine was, I was on the train there earlier coming up along and I got this fucking coffee, right?
Yeah.
So I asked for Americano and it's a filter.
Oh,
It's filter.
Oh, yeah.
But like the lid is very deceiving.
Yeah.
And like I nearly
I
drank.
know.
Do you know that thing?
What's going on there?
I don't, and it's on the airplanes as well.
That's ick.
Ick.
Yeah.
Why? Like I just want a normal fucking
Yes.
coffee, lad.
I thought you were going to say someone loud on the train, and I was laughing because I was like, wait till the 4 o'clock Cork train comes.
I mean, you'd be on it
There's going to
together.
be people moving out of it because of me and you. Yeah, that's an ick.
I didn't like that.
It's an ick. Do you know what? One of the other girl here, she messaged, and I think this is a big ick as well. Someone using the speaker on the phone in public, I just want to bounce it off their heads.
Oh, like listening to an Instagram story or
Well,
something.
you know, when you're kind of like, "Hi, yeah," and I just want to like do this, and you've got like the phone up and like for everyone to
for
hear your
the
conversation. Like,
conversation,
put on your AirPods.
Yeah, yeah.
We are all guilty of it. Yeah, that's one here. And then one other one says, another ick, my boyfriend asked me to clip his toenails.
Oh, yuck. Oh, vomit. No.
Yeah.
No, Jesus. Run, girl, run.
That's another ick.
I got a brilliant one in here. Girls, I can't cope with my fella when he runs, and especially if he's a backpack on his back.
Oh, yeah.
No. And you could hear it
God,
stuff on the back.
Yeah, I get it.
Hopping around the place. Nah. God.
Yeah, especially if they're running after a bus or a train or
Oh,
Lewis
no.
or a tube.
Nah.
I just get pity. I kind of want to help them.
Well, I don't mind if they're running, but when it's the backpack and you can hear all the pens and the books like
God
jumping
love
up and
them,
down.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm going to get sick. This girl running, fellas snorting out one nostril onto the ground in public. Do you know the way they hold one? Ugh.
And spitting. There's no need for spitting in this society.
No, oh my God, no.
My partner has a cough and he insisted on showing me up the phlegm is coughed up. I was gagging. Come on now. I think she deserves a mug.
Yeah, that's good.
I think
That's
she
a good
deserves a
one.
mug. Why would you do that? Why would you want to show it to someone?
No,
We don't want to see it.
no, you poor fucker. No.
We don't want to see actually a funny one. You know the way women do fart? We do fart, right?
Yeah.
But obviously we let on we don't.
Yeah.
But I like accidentally left off one there the other day at work, but it was quiet.
Okay.
And usually what happens to me is I'm kind of like,
You go red.
no, I fucking like get it out there before someone else does. I was like, fuck it, who was that?
The smeller dealt it. Or what's that one? The smeller you dealt
Whoever
it.
smelt it, dealt it.
Yeah.
Whoever denied it, supplied it.
Yeah.
But it was only it was really quiet, right? I was like, fuck, because they all fibre there. I was like, Jesus, that's a good fart there. And I was saying to myself,
Brenda, you are a fucking not this.
No, but like we all fart, but it was so silent. It didn't mean it was, do you know these silent ones that you don't mean to do?
Yeah, okay, just popped out like.
It just came out, and then I was like, fuck. And I was just kind of like, oh my God, who was that? And they were like, what? And I was like, who was that? I was like, oh my God. But it was actually me. Oh fuck!
Did you admit it?
Lads at work now, I'd be like, "You dirty bitch, that was you last week." No, they didn't smell it at all.
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, and then I was like, "I don't know what it is." Oh God, yeah. So we're gonna give a cup, our special Left on Red Ick of the Week cup, to my partner has a cough, and he insisted on showing me the phlegm. I was gagging. So keep your Ick of the Weeks coming in as well. You guys know how to contact us about any sort of matters. leftonredpod22@gmail.com is our email, and also our Instagram, leftonredpod22, and you can direct message either of us on Instagram, Brenda's Bits and Julie.
Twins and me.
Twins and me.
Okay, I'm moving swiftly on to our headlines this week.
I've been good. I've been reading the news, listening to the news.
Right, Brenda, true or false? A camel survives after losing half its body.
I'd say true.
No, false.
Okay.
Right. So Skittles over in Canada are used instead of salt to help clear ice.
I say that's true.
Fake.
I'm useless this week. The 1 week I was actually listening to stuff. Go on, anymore. For fuck's sake, I'm good at now. This isn't good enough at all.
A criminal farts so loudly he gives away his hiding place.
I'd say yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Probably me.
True. Yeah, you and your smell.
Me, my fart. Oh God, who's that?
You probably fucking say it.
That's true. Where's that from, that story? No, don't tell me what you do, because I'll be checking them out.
Yeah.
You do. You're actually doing. I'm actually very surprised with you're doing it.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
They're really good.
They're
I hope the
ones.
listeners like them. I bet. Yeah. No, I mean, I like them.
Yeah, I do too. I think
Right,
they're interesting.
You want to sharpen your pins for next week when we got I smarter than your 5-year-olds.
Oh,
I'm gonna go hard on there.
You're coming for
It'll
me.
be hard. I'm gonna get you to have Termalinos spelled.
Jesus.
Terminalios, for fuck's sake. If there's anyone going to Terminalios, send Julie a postcard. Oh my Lord. Come here, what are you doing August the 25th?
Washing my hair.
Come on, who am I going to do the opera house with?
I'm a nervous wreck, but I'm really looking forward to it.
I know, I am too, but it's the biggest venue in Cork.
I know, like one of the biggest venues in Ireland. Like,
No,
it's
It's
not-
iconic.
It's iconic, and it's a great. Like, I'm delighted that they reached out to us. Like, as we're only babies. Like,
They reached out to us in January. Like, remember the Carry On back then?
actually, we were all excited because like it's not till August. We'll be grand, and now I'm
Grand.
like texting everyone. I'm not doing it. Give
Yeah.
them all a refund. I'm not going.
We were
We were
very
putting
nervous
out,
about
like,
it, and
nearly,
we were.
yeah. But look, we'll do it, and it's a great opportunity to meet all of you listeners as well. So we're really, really excited as well.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to buy tickets as well, it's part of the Cork Podcast Festival, the second one ever. And there's a lot of other major podcasts who you don't care about, you only care about us, who are going to be there also. So it's a big, massive festival. So if you just put into Google, like even Cork Podcast Festival Left on Red, you'll be able to get tickets there. And we'd be delighted for any support. It's our first outing like that. And it's a big venue, and we just love to see you. And listen, it's going to be an hour and a half of just crack and fun, and we special guests too who will be announcing soon.
Yeah, exactly. So on that note, we are going to say good luck, and thanks so much again for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening to us, and you know how to get in touch. leftonredpod22@gmail.com and leftonredpod on Instagram. Bye.
Bye.